You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, let's talk about Karmelo Anthony again here in this video. As you guys know, yesterday, a judge actually lowered his bail from $1 million to $250,000. And by the way, we find out that Karmelo Anthony, his family didn't even pay for the bail. It was somebody else, even though they have something like over $400,000 that was actually raised. But they got to go and buy a new house, right? Yeah, not a good look for them folks. Not a good look whatsoever. I mean, whoever is actually giving them advice, they are doing the wrong thing. Just being honest. Now, that actually brings us to Karmelo Anthony's minister lawyer. Because, folks, we got some disturbing details about this lawyer. Maybe the Anthonys didn't do that research on this guy, but based on his past, he's probably the last person I would actually get to defend me on a first-degree murder charge, folks. And to tell you the truth, I'm still surprised that this guy is actually, he still has a bar license to actually practice law. Because he has some very, very disturbing details in his past. So let's go ahead, guys, and get into this. Prepare to be stunned. Right over here, guys. Activist minister backing Karmelo Anthony has dark, violent past. So the lawyer is violent, just like Karmelo Anthony when he actually stabbed the football player Austin Metcalf at a track meet. Yeah, something is strange here, folks. Now, I believe Karmelo Anthony's original lawyers, they're not going to be representing him, but this guy is. Look here, it says Dominic Alexander, a self-described minister and activist with a violent history, has thrown his weight behind Karmelo Anthony. The young teen accused of fatally stabbing fellow teen Austin Metcalf at a high school track meet. Alexander recently celebrated Anthony's release on bond via an X post stating Karmelo Anthony is safe at home, framing it as a community victory. However, Alexander's extensive criminal history raises questions about his credibility as an advocate. Check this out, folks. In 2009, Alexander was arrested for causing serious bodily injury to a 2-year-old child, resulting in a subdural hemorrhage and retinal hemorrhages, injuries doctors attributed to abusive head trauma, according to the Dallas Observer. Alexander admitted to shaking the child, but claimed the injuries were accidental. He faced a first-degree felony charge, but avoided significant jail time through plea deals and probation. What? I mean, this guy actually admitted that he was shaking the child. Why in the world are you shaking a 2-year-old? And he did a plea deal, folks. I mean, he was looking at a long time in jail, I'm assuming, in prison. In 2016, he was sentenced to 5 years for probation violations, though he served only 8 days, according to the Dallas Express. Quote, in 2017, Alexander was indicted on felony theft charges related to a 2016 business dispute in Denton County. The charges were enhanced because of a previous conviction for forgery, the outlet reported. Man, we got more here, guys. In 2019, Alexander was indicted for felony family violence after allegedly assaulting his partner, Kiaria Saunders, though the charges were dropped when she declined to cooperate. Yeah. I mean, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. This is the post that he actually did put out over here. And folks, it's getting ratioed. It is getting ratio bit time. 10,000 likes to 24,000 comments. Because he put this out. Karmelo Anthony is safe at home. But Austin Metcalf is not safe at home. Anyway, he goes on. This moment is a reminder that a community united can never be divided. The journey ahead is long, but today we celebrate a victory for justice, for family, and for the power of people coming together to protect our youth. Thank you to everyone who stood with us. The fight continues, but tonight, Karmelo is home. This dude actually had the audacity to put hashtag justice for Karmelo Anthony. What? Hashtag people power? Yeah, this guy right here. The guy that shook a 2-year-old. The guy that has a lengthy criminal record is getting ratioed to hell. This is absolutely appalling, guys. I'm wondering how the Anthony family ended up finding this guy. I'm curious about that. Maybe he saw an opportunity to maybe play the race angle or something like that. I don't know. But remember, in this crime, Karmelo Anthony admitted that he stabbed Austin Metcalf in the chest. And Austin Metcalf died right there at the stadium. He shouldn't have been there, man. Karmelo Anthony. He wasn't by his team. He was by the opposing team. Told to leave. And he said, touch me and see what happens. Instigating violence right there. Karmelo Anthony was in no danger, folks, in my opinion. Based on everything we know so far, he was in no danger. So this griff about self-defense doesn't look like it's going to work, man. It does not look like it's going to work, man. And this lawyer right here, boy, whenever this trial actually happens, if it actually does happen, I'm starting to get the feeling, guys, as time goes on a little bit, that Karmelo Anthony is going to end up making a plea deal. I really do believe that, man. He's going to end up probably making a plea deal. I mean, it's not looking good for him whatsoever. The evidence so far seems to be overwhelming that he's going to do decades in prison. But hey, this lawyer right here, man, this lawyer seems to be very, very shady, folks. This is probably a big mistake for the Anthonys to get this guy to represent them. I don't think I've seen a lawyer, man, with this type of violent past. Let's just keep it real. You guys saw what I just read right there. This man seems to be extremely violent. Man, gonna leave right there, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we will catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.